This back to school season, spend less on your kids with Amazon. I remember when my niece's mindfulness journal cost more than my own therapy session. On Amazon, the same journal and the markers to color in it are a fraction of the price. Spend less, breathe easier. So remember, with Amazon's low back to school prices, just spend less on your kids because every dollar you don't spend on them is a dollar you haven't spent on them.
I don't know what's going to happen next, but yeah. So what now? I just want to rock you all night long. Oh. Welcome back to the podcast. We in the studio.
I don't know how to put words together like that. Not that right.
You know, if I could go back, I might actually be a rapper. There's this girl. Her name is Ken the Man. Ken, the Man.
Oh my God, we were supposed to have her on one of our shows.
I'm really enjoying her.
I don't know anything about her, but I know we were supposed to have her.
She said something about, I can't kick it at no kickback.
Is she a little bit heavier?
Have I seen her before? Now that I think about it, I don't think I've seen her before.
I don't know.
Like, can I play it?
Yeah.
Is it against the rules?
You could play it for audio. We can't play it on YouTube. We're gonna have to
maybe I can
mute it on YouTube. You could do it, but we gotta mute it on YouTube.
Okay.
Well, while you get that going, do you have any? Well, I guess that's your.
Yes, this is my.
Is it Ratchet?
She said that she's it's like something. I'm that nigga first bad bitch. Like, it's so funny.
That's what you've been listening to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I know. I need to grow the fuck up.
I mean, you're a product of what you eat. And that is food-wise and also mentally.
Okay.
What you consume.
Okay.
So you consume foods that are good for you.
Okay.
You eat salmon for 12 weeks straight.
I'm following you.
You look like this. When you're listening to Ken the Man and when you are listening to Trina and when you're like on all these, that's what that's the product of you. You're like, I'm selfish. I'm that bitch. Yeah. I don't want to so you're a product of what you consume.
That's true. I ended up at a hood club the other day.
Hood? Which one?
It was really hood, but low key was around the corner from my house.
Oh, really?
You know that parking lot where you can donate plasma? So it'd be like,
stop.
Questionable people there?
The only reason I know about it because I caught Ayana going in there to donate plasma one time. I did. I wanted to pass, but I had to zoom in. So I'm like, where is she?
She's resourceful.
She tried. Then one time she went too much. You can't go too often.
Yeah, you can only go so often. But yeah, I ended up at a club in the same plaza as where you donate plasma. And when I say the music was so good.
What was it?
It was just like
new music or our music?
Both.
I don't know the new one.
Both. But I was like, am I old or do they not have the sound in check? Because it was so loud.
Oh, no, we're old. When
I went in, I said, we have to get a table outside. I can't sit
You're like,
here.
I'll listen to it from the house.
Right. It was too loud. I said one drink and then we got to go. And I feel like the music was so good. I wanted to stay, but
if it's too loud, I get in a bad mood.
Yes.
I'm in a bad mood. I'm looking around like, why? And then I'm angry at everybody because no one else is hearing this. And then your chest.
No, girl, they was in there with their hookah and their wings.
Because they're younger.
But they were in their 30s. I could tell it was like old. It was not old, but like it was
early 30s.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I didn't talk to anybody, so I want to
again. I don't think it. Maybe okay. I'm not gonna say his name, but maybe there is a thing to age ain't nothing but a number type of situation because it really is how you carry yourself.
It is.
Well, my catch up this week, I wanted to bring up a little bit of Woman Evolve, the conference.
Okay. So I'm at the hood club and you praising the Lord with the people.
That's, that is duality.
We had 2 different Fridays.
We had 2 totally different Fridays. I was weeping this past Friday and you was twerking. Yes. It's okay. It's fine. It's our own personal journeys. I did go to Woman Evolve this year. This is my 3rd year going. And it was in Atlanta. It was half the size as before, but you can't really tell because you're still in a stadium. Mm-hmm. So it's from 20,000 to 40,000, ain't no difference.
Right.
It's still a sea of women.
Yes, that's right.
But it was amazing. My flight was delayed, so I got there and I missed some of the things that I wanted to do Thursday. Mm-hmm. So I didn't get there till like 6:30, almost 7. So I kind of caught just like Sarah coming out. But it was a great time. It was It was beautiful to see. Like when you're in that place and you're like with really dope women and everyone's there for one reason, there's no expectations. It's just kind of like, let's see what we get out of this. So that was really good. But then I come home last night and I was on Threads, which is...
Explain that to me.
Threads is like the X of Twitter, of Instagram. It's like an alternative to Instagram. To Twitter.
Okay, so you just post like a status on there. It's not necessarily...
No, it's tweets. It's literally Twitter.
Oh.
You can quote it. It's literally...
How you get... Okay, this is not time to teach me how to do technology. I'll save my questions for later.
Yeah, but it's in your profile. You'll see it. But when you go to trending now, just like Twitter, the very first thing still right now is Woman Evolve.
Mm-hmm.
Conference faces scrutiny over ticket prices online. And it's like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, we're doing all the scrutiny. So there's a lot of discourse, and it reminds me how much people that are at home, miserable, probably needing community, maybe not Woman Evolve, but community, just sit at home with their fingers, just criticizing when Black and brown women do something for their community.
Okay.
Because right now there is a whole thing about how much the prices are, underpricing. Yes, this conference and most conferences that I know, it's not this one, they don't make a lot of money out of it. These costs are astronomical. We're talking about, because of production wise, I'm a production nerd. Just to set up lighting, we're talking about $1 to $3 million. For you to have the Jumbotron, for you to have all like the correct lighting, and that's millions of dollars. Mm-hmm. Then you have contractors. Then you have there's just so many aspects to it. You have the city, you have permits, you have cops, you have things like safety things that you have to have for that amount of people. The cost of the place for 3 days. So this is not just like a 1-day event. And the tickets last year when they were selling them, they started I think at $199. The highest, I believe, it was like $400 to have access to everything. The venue downsized half from 40 to 20, but then they did ask for tithing, right? Like they asked for to meet the gap or to sow into what's happening here. And the people that were not there are upset at the church saying this is what's happening. And my thing is, when you understand sowing, period, you sow into something. When you want to believe in, I go to church and you pay your tithes. So if you're going for this, they're not telling you have to. They're not closing out the doors. They're saying if you're able to, if you want to sow into us, we would need, we need this. If you don't have it, if you go about your business, nobody's going to know. It's a QR code. You do it if your heart tells you to do so. Why is it bothering you so bad that they said that this is happening?
Okay.
Or that they want this. What's the point of now saying and shitting on the entire conference saying, oh my God, that's why I don't go with them Christians and they always asking for money. Beyonce don't have no problem asking for it to entertain us for a couple of hours.
Okay.
And then the same people that are over here criticizing Sarah and all the other pastors for doing what they're doing, they don't have a problem with Beyonce doing it.
Okay.
And you don't have a problem paying it. So if you don't want to pay for this, just don't. Okay. I don't want to pay $1,000 for Beyonce. So I just don't. Do I have a problem with her charging what she charges? No. Y'all enjoy it, and you leave and you ate and you had the great time. You know what I enjoyed? Going, paying, using the resources, speaking to the people I did, and it made me feel good to do so. So why y'all mad?
You want me to answer the question?
Yes.
Okay. What is it? Is it devil's advocate? Because I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So do you feel that the church should meet the people where they are and make things accessible to people?
They did. They literally, what they charged for those tickets, they knew it would not be able to meet the cost. That's why they look for sponsors, right? And Wells Fargo has been the biggest sponsor, with paying millions of dollars, but they don't always get all the sponsors they need. Mm-hmm. So they price things to be accessible to us. $199 for 3 days.
You think that's accessible for most people?
Absolutely, for 3 days. Oh, and if it's not accessible to you, then you just don't go. Then you go to your local church until you're able to do so.
Yeah, but I think it's okay for them to have feelings that something through the church is not accessible to so many people who are in the church.
So this isn't through the church, it's an event. It's a conference.
It's through the church. It's tied, it's connected to the religion of Christianity.
Yes.
And I see what you're saying about it's not profitable for Sarah and whoever, but is Sarah a millionaire?
Absolutely.
Okay. So I think that there's some charity that they're expecting.
You don't think she's already... I truly believe, and I don't know her or her pockets, that there's already charity going on there, especially donating her time.
So I think that's where they're coming from, expecting a little bit more charity through the church.
So like making this event free?
Maybe.
Why?
Or
absolutely not.
Why
I do not want it free. I want the woman, you take your time and you're going to sow into what you're going to do, right? They're putting all this work in. This is not free. You can go to your church for free. You can go to a local event for free. This ain't free. This is intentional.
And that
it's an event, and it's at the end of the day, we're also being entertained. And between all this preaching, there's activations, there's fun things to do, there's community. Why does this even have to be free? They do so many other free events. They have all these other churches where you can meet Sarah for free. Walk in there for absolutely nothing.
Okay.
Now she done flew to a whole nother city to put on a whole event, and this needs to be free. Man, get out of here.
Okay.
Them people are miserable.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is a Christian woman, okay?
It's an evolved woman.
We forgot to put on a timer.
Oh, it's okay.
We started at like 2:06.
You can look at whatever.
Okay, we started at like 2:06.
Right around there.
Okay.
But yeah, so at the end of the day, people that give understand sowing. At the end of the day, folks that really do have the faith, that tithe, they see the return on their investment or on their faith.
Do you really believe that everybody who tithes sees a return?
Yes.
Okay.
And I don't think it's always monetarily.
Okay.
I can tell my testimony.
Do you think it's always earth side?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that people that tithe to see if it's a genie, I'm gonna give to see what you're gonna do. So yeah, there is a part of that, but it's also obedience.
What is the purpose of tithing?
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm looking at it because I don't want to forget it when I tell you. But first of all, he tells us the first 10% goes to him. If I remember correctly, let me try to, before I look it up, I'm going to tell you what I think it is.
Who is he?
God.
God said
so
that.
In the Bible, it says the very first 10% of anything that you make goes to him. As a reminder that he has provided what you have.
And God said that.
Yes.
Okay. How do we know?
It's in the Bible.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's literally in the Bible. Okay. The book that we use as our commandments, the book that we use as guidance. Like the second that we have to have guidance from somewhere, right? Mm-hmm. And this book has been around forever and ever, and no one has been able to discredit what's in this Bible.
Oh.
Not one. And there's a lot of, even like Muslims, right? They have the Quran. There's a lot of things from the Bible in the Quran as well. Mm-hmm. But this is the one source in the entire world that's the most popular. Not one book has been sold more in the entire world. You know that, right?
So because it's popular, it's believable?
It's not popular because it's happening. It happens. If let's say, I don't know, any other book that's out there, if it doesn't resonate, if it doesn't show the miracles, if you're not seeing there, it wouldn't be popular. Worldwide?
That's really what you think.
Worldwide?
You really think?
If it was just America, all right, no. I got you. If it was just in India, no. I got you. Worldwide.
So you believe that the Bible is factual because of the popularity of it?
Well, not just that. I'm walking it. Mm-hmm. So I have to believe it because I see it, I feel it, and it's worked in my life.
Okay.
So I can't talk.
Okay.
So I do believe that there is an aspect of the fact that, yes, it's popular. Yes, there is evidence that what is on there is true. But also I have the faith and I've been able to walk it. And that's why I talk about my testimony versus just like everything that's out there. Because I do feel like there are parts of the Bible that I question. Like, did Jonah really go in that whale's mouth? You know what I'm saying? Like little things like that. Like, was it really?
But you do believe that he went in the whale's mouth.
I believe in the purpose of telling us of the story. So sometimes I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna question it. But at the end of the day, I see what the story, what I get out from the story.
Okay.
Like going into the lion's pit and being able to come out. It's like you have to have this blind faith. Job, for example. The story of Job is wild. Mm-hmm. Like years and years of like misery and everything going downhill, and his faith never shook. Ever. Mm-hmm. What did he reap after that? And what did his family reap after that? You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's what I tell myself all the time. You have to have that faith like Job to keep going. But when I tell my story, or when someone's behind the scenes watching what I'm doing, it's like the reason why I reap the benefits that I do now is because I've never been as obedient as I am now.
Okay. I'm glad you have something to believe in.
Okay. So the purpose of tithing, giving 10% of one's income or resource, is spiritual, practical, and communal meaning. So obedience and worship. Tithing is seen as an act of obedience to God in the Bible, especially in the Old Testament. God commands people to bring their 10th of their income to the store household. Tithing is a faith exercise. It teaches
So
us
it's
to
in the
trust.
Old Testament?
Mhm.
I thought we don't
No,
do
but
the Old
it comes
Testament
over this
no
way.
more.
It comes into the New Testament as well.
So some stuff applies to the New Testament and some
Well,
stuff
once
doesn't.
Jesus came in as man, some things that changed that no longer applied.
So some do and some don't.
It
And
tells
who
us which
decided?
ones.
Who decided that?
The disciples and people that wrote the story through Jesus and being there.
Okay.
That is now still here.
Okay.
You should have questions and not to me because I ain't no
I'm
pastor.
just asking questions.
No, you should. No, I'm not saying don't. I want you to ask these questions. I'm saying I'm not the best person to answer them. That's why I got to bring somebody in here. No, I want you to, because I have the same questions. But I know that I can't sit here and give you the answer because I don't be knowing them all.
But going back to the original conversation.
Yes.
I think it's not irrational for some people to have feelings about a church event or a Christian event not being accessible to majority of people who are in the church.
There's only 20,000 seats. We can't give it to everybody.
Okay. And we'll leave it at that. And we will leave it at that.
And it's sold out for next year already. We ain't even get tickets.
We'll leave it at that.
They put the QR code and it was sold out. You know why? Because the women that were there felt like something was sewn into them.
Okay.
And that's it. The same way people feel so great. I think I was listening to the read. And Crystal said that she can put out Act 3 right now with no album, not knowing where it's going to go, and it'll sell out.
Oh, for sure.
Like, immediately. And that's what you have faith that Beyonce's going to do a great job. Why? Because for so many years, I've been watching her and doing a great job.
Yeah,
and do
okay,
it. But
so I wouldn't call that faith, though.
what?
I would say that that's through. So faith is like something that you don't see, that you just trust. I don't want to compare Beyonce. You know what? This is weird. Let's move on. Let's move on, because I don't want people getting the wrong idea that I think Beyonce and Jesus.
This back to school season, spend less on your kids with Amazon. Friends, abundance also means knowing when to save. I once paid rush shipping on a monogram planner my goddaughter manifested, lost it 2 weeks into getting it. Now I curate intentions and supplies on Amazon. STEM kits, vision board magazines, laptops, all priced for peace of mind. Filters for eco-friendly brands keep values intact. Fast delivery frees up times for the real work, wholeness. So remember, with Amazon's low back to school prices, just spend less on your kids because every dollar you don't spend on them is a dollar you haven't spent on them.
Okay, we caught up. You got a woman of the week or something?
Yep, I do have a woman of the week. I'm bringing out her book, and I was at Woman Evolve, bringing it back. And I was sitting there at an activation.
About to go back and forth.
Beyonce.
Weird.
I think Beyonce's great.
But
They played the Boots song at Woman Evolve.
That's not hers.
Oh.
That's not hers at all.
There was Beyonce.
I don't know who it is, but it's not. I think
okay.
it's a band. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Kidding. All right. Well, anywho, I was able to run into Toni Collier at Woman Evolve. She is an amazing author, and she has a book coming out. Don't try this alone. But if you don't know who Toni is, she is the founder of Broken Crayon Still Color, which I actually love.
I feel like I heard that name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You probably have. And she is an international women's ministry helping people move through brokenness and to hope and healing through storytelling and faith-based resources. She's also the author of Brave Enough to Be Broken, and that one's for adults. And then she has a children's book called Broken Crayon Still Color, which we've seen. And they guide readers through trauma towards hope. And then she's experienced church hurt. She experienced a toxic marriage to a pastor who's still a pastor, and she's very open about it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's some drama behind there, so y'all need to look up all the places that Toni Collier has been a guest to. So she's been on In Totality. I think we had her twice on there. She's done tons of pods and interviews, but Toni Collier specifically, I bring her up because she has this book, Don't Try This Alone, that comes out August 12th, I think it is, or August 18th. Mid-August.
So you got a pre-copy.
I did, and look, I got it signed.
Okay.
She said, Carla.
Did you get this at Woman Evolve?
I did.
So the poor people don't have it.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, no. No, right now
I'm fucking with you.
it's under pre-order right now.
Okay.
So what she was doing there was buy one, get one free.
Mm-hmm.
I see she was helping the people. Helping people back at home that weren't able to get one. So I don't know what she said on here. She I don't know. Anyways, I got it signed, but definitely pre-order. Don't try this alone. Let's help her get to New York Times bestseller.
Yes,
let's
bestseller.
get her to reach as many people as possible. The foreword was written by Jackie Hill Perry. If you're in the space of Christianity, you know exactly who Jackie Hill Perry is.
Okay.
But Jackie's huge. Like anything Jackie touches does really, really well. And I do love the way she speaks.
I like Jackie Aina.
She was there.
No way.
I missed her interview.
I would have loved for you to.
I know. I needed to. I was in the room, but then I got there too late. So they brought her in last minute. So we got a message like, hey, this just came up. It literally happened same day.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's get Toni Collier to bestsellers. Don't try this alone. Get it on pre-sale. If you're listening to this afterwards, definitely still order it. And this is how to build deep community when you want to hide from your pain. She's been through some things. And some things that even she's kept inside right now, but she's battling with it. And look, there's a quote here I want to read. Our healing is our responsibility. And if we are going to lay any of our brokenness down, we're going to lay it at the feet of Jesus first.
I like that.
Stop trying to put it onto your friends and your kids or go to Jesus.
Yeah.
If you're a Christian, and if you're not, try it. Go to Jesus first. It's gonna be great.
Try Jesus.
Because don't try this alone.
She said try Jesus.
Don't try me. I cuss you out. Jesus won't.
What?
Just saying. Toni might not cuss you out, but I will. Buy the book.
Okay.
You know how they be like, be nice to my friend? Order her book right now. Don't try this alone. Try Jesus.
I don't know if she's gonna use that for promo.
Okay, fine.
I don't think so, friend. Your heart was in the right place, but I think we just
I just think she's a great writer.
per usual. We
Okay.
just went a little bit too far.
Sorry, got excited.
Yeah.
All right, well, this week, shifting gears, we are actually going to do a letters episode. So we are taking, I feel so fulfilled from this week. I feel like I can give great advice. Great advice. Anointed advice I'm going to be giving y'all, ladies.
And I'm going to say our usual disclaimer. You had no business writing into us. We love it, though. We enjoy it. It's fun. But if you want good advice, talk to your therapist.
First to us and then your therapist. It's two things. You can do two things at the same time. I bet she's going to tell us whatever we tell you. She's going to agree. So if you want to send us a letter, make sure you email us at the sowhatnowpodcast@gmail.com. But you can also just DM us at the podcast page. So What Now Podcast. No, the So What Now Pod.
But you said I ain't been on social media since May, so.
So What Now Podcast. Look us up. Dex, Carla. One of them. It's in the
now, though. I'm an influencer. I'm an engineer. I'm getting back in it. Like
we're in it.
I'm talking about in it. I got spinning.
The only reason why I kind of know it is because of Rumi. Yeah.
Rumi.
I only watched hers. Okay, so let's start with the family pressure. Let's start. Oh, and then we'll get lighter.
Okay, I haven't looked at these at all.
Okay, or the ex who won't quit. Which one do you want to start?
Ooh, family.
Okay, let's start with family. My mama wants to be married like yesterday. It's the subject. Hey, Carla and Dex, I love my family, but I swear every get together turns into marriage intervention. Oh, we were just talking about marriage. When?
We were on the last episode. We talked about how I'm not
So it says, I'm 29, no kids, never married, and according to my mom, I'm running out of time. She sends me pictures of wedding dresses, baby onesies, even church singles events. Those are weird. The thing is, I'm not opposed to love, but I'm finally in a season where I feel good about me. I'm building my career, traveling, healing from past heartbreaks. I don't want to settle down just to check a box. But the pressure is making me feel like something's wrong with me. Is there a way to honor my journey and still help her understand I'm not broken? Or do I just stop going to family cookouts altogether? Signed, still single and not sorry. She's 29.
She's 29. Her mom needs to chill.
Yeah.
You got to tell your mom to chill. And if you don't chill, I'm not coming around no more. Because we already be in our own head about it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think she's against getting married.
No, it's just like her mom is telling her, your clock is running out. Is something wrong with you that it ain't happened yet? And that's not cool.
Yeah, that's not nice. But also, I will say, there is something to putting all of your energy towards your career and like self-care and losing You know how we said last episode, like there's no such thing as balance, but sometimes you're putting more towards this. So don't leave the career and your self-care like always number one, where you never put dating and finding a mate as part of your like priorities.
Why not?
Because if you want to get married, if you want a family, if you want children.
I'm a big believer in if you want that, it will happen through you doing life.
Yes, but you still have to be intentional. So you're gonna tell me, oh, you're just gonna do life and and your business is gonna flourish. No, you're intentional
about meeting a mate.
That's all the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any difference. You flourish in whatever you do intentionally, and you put work towards and you put energy towards. So if it's a business, you put your energy towards that.
So why you don't got no man?
Because I'm not putting any energy.
Why not?
It. I just don't want to right now.
You giving her advice that you're not gonna follow?
Do I have to? So do you think Kobe Bryant's coach was the greatest player of all time? Or did he listen to what he has said?
He was a good player too.
He was never an NBA player.
Oh, okay. I don't know that.
They're coaches. They're trainers. Like you have trainers that never played.
I don't think she needs to, going back to the letter, I don't think she needs to put energy in that. If she's happy with what she's doing in her life right now,
yeah,
she needs to tell her mama to hush.
I agree.
She needs to tell her mom how what she's saying is making her feel.
True.
And she needs to set a boundary with her mom.
I agree.
And
definitely a boundary. And if they cannot respect that boundary, then yes, you move back.
But I don't think at 29, you have to be intentional about finding a mate.
You have to be honest with yourself. What do you want?
Right.
So if you're clear.
I mean, I think in her letter, she said what she wants right now, right?
No, she just says, I'm not opposed to love. I'm just healing right now. I feel good about me.
So she's focusing on
this is the season I'm in, mom, right now.
Yes.
Yes, I do want to get married, but this season for me is healing. It's work. It's friends. It's self-care. And you will know yourself when it's your season to then get back out there and date and get to know people and, be more available. All I'm saying is, I feel sometimes we preach this go for your work, go for everything. And then before you know it, bro, I was just making fun of you for being older than me and being 30. Okay. So to wrap up, homegirls, I think basically just focus on what you feel is important to you right now. Talk to your fuck ass mama. Tell her to calm the fucketh down. She already had her life, her kids. She did what she needed to do. If she needs grandkids, go take care of somebody else's grandkids. And when you're ready to do what you got to do, then you do it.
Exactly.
It's on your terms. What you want to do, no one else's.
Yes.
As long as you're walking in your purpose and you're happy.
I think we are agreeing on this letter. I don't think we've agreed all day. We're agreeing on this letter.
I love this. I don't agree with you all the time. Okay. So let's go to the friendship shift.
Okay.
Okay. She says that they grew up together, but now it feels like they're strangers. Hey, y'all, my best friend and I have been tight since we were 12. You ain't even that person. We survived puberty, bad breakups, and a few almost fights. But lately, something feels off. She's in her party girl era, bottles, brunches, staying out till 3 a.m. Ooh, I'm sleepy. And I'm in my healing girl era, books, therapy, and quiet Friday nights. This sounds like our weekend this weekend. You outside, I was inside. I still love her, but our conversations feel shallow now. It's like we don't know how to talk anymore. I've been debating saying something, but I don't even know what to say. Is it possible to love a friend deeply and still outgrow the friendship?
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Do you feel like from what she's saying, this friendship has to end? I don't think so.
I was literally thinking that as you said it. I'm like, this is okay.
Yeah, this is okay.
You're in different eras of your life. You don't stay stuck in this one place, and you just love them while they're there. As long as they're not trying to hurt you, talking shit about you, forcing you to go to places you don't want to go. There should be mutual respect. So whenever you do talk, it may not be as often anymore. Right. You don't have this thing in common. But hey, whenever you do catch up, it's like, hey girl, what have you been up to? You tell her your stuff. She tells you her things. And then you go on about your time. Yeah. And at some point, something will bring you guys back together. But you can still check in, see how you're doing. There's those basic things of how's your family doing? How are you doing? How's school? How's work? Blah, blah, blah. And then I'll talk to you later.
Yes. Friendships definitely evolve. And I think it's very rare that with a friendship that long, you guys continue on the same path.
Yeah, I know.
If anything, I'm going to keep going down this analogy. It's like a figure 8, right? Y'all keep meeting back in the middle. Go down your own path, keep meeting down in the middle.
That's not bad.
I feel like it was kind of like that with me and Alma through college. Like we didn't talk as much in college. And then like at one point it came back around. Not necessarily intentional. It's just that we were doing two different things. I had a fucking baby.
Yeah.
And she didn't.
I think that's very similar to Carla and I.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she was still but she's also much younger.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, what, like 5 years maybe? But she's like, you know, her going out era, hanging out with friends. Like, but we still like always find a way to meet, whether it's holidays. And then she had her baby, and it's like we get with that, and then we're dealing with the baby stuff together. So it's like we will spend time and we'll talk, and we still check in. Hey, babe, how are you doing? How's it? Okay, cool. Like, I love that for you. And the good thing about this is that you can still follow up with them on social media. Yeah. Which is sometimes very impersonal. I feel like at times people take it a little too far. Like, I'm only going to say stuff to you. Just because you see me on social media don't mean you have checked in with me. Because what I put on here is a highlight reel. Yeah. You don't necessarily know about everything that's going on in my life from social media. And that's probably even more true with most people that aren't sharing on social media for a job.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think the good thing about this, or the positive that can come out of this, is because you guys are on such different paths, there's so much that you're going to learn from each other, right? There's so many mistakes that you or her are going to make, and you're going to learn through that person being in that experience and you not necessarily having to experience it.
Unless this person is doing something that you absolutely don't agree with.
Right. If she keep inviting you to do coke, maybe it's not a good idea.
If she's like, hey, girls, fucked up and doing acid this weekend, sucked 5 dicks, and I've been out here. I don't even know how I got home. I was drinking and driving. Yeah. And she's in that kind of crazy era. It's like, you know what? I don't support that. And I don't support that because it's just not good for you. Like, I'm watching you kill yourself. Yeah. But if they're just kind of like,
having fun
and Ubering wherever they're going and being, safe, I don't think
it's a big deal.
It's a big deal. No.
I think you'll be fine.
Yeah. And have the conversation with her. Right. I think that could be a conversation. Man, I really do feel like we're in two different spaces, but I really want to support you and what you're doing. Let's keep talking.
I want to make sure we're being intentional about still being close. Yeah, I think.
And then let her know it's like if there is more, a longer gap in between us talking, I don't take it as like I'm pulling away. I just know that you're doing your thing, I'm doing mine. Let's maybe do a brunch every quarter or whatever. Yeah. I think that'd be good. That's very mature.
I like that. Very mature, Carla. Great advice.
See, I told you. Better help that Carla. Okay, so go to the next one. That was quick advice because
that was easy.
We ain't need that, but I do know when cut that bitch off if she doing too much.
It ain't nothing to cut that off.
Okay, it says men say I don't need them and I don't. Okay, she feels like she's too independent. Let's go. So, ladies, if you're feeling like very Beyonce independent, that's Destiny's Child, right?
Yeah. Destiny's Child.
Independent. Throw your hands up at me. Okay, here she goes. She says, here's the deal. I make good money. I travel. I own my condo. And I've worked hard to be where I'm at. We were just talking about it. Women are just different nowadays, baby. You are the Canaanite woman. You are you are. But every time I start dating someone, I get hit with, you don't let me do nothing for you. Or I feel like you don't need me. One guy told me, you make me feel like a guest in your life. Ooh. Now I'm wondering, am I giving off cold energy, or are men just intimidated by women who don't need saving? I want partnership, but I'm not about to dim my light just to make someone feel more needed. How do I make space for love without losing myself?
Okay. The way she wrote this letter gives me, Carla, I'm bringing my dick on the date energy. Because just because you don't need a man, doesn't mean you can't use one. And then when I say use, I don't mean like
misuse.
Misuse, yeah. But allow him to help you and have space in your life if you like him.
There's just a dynamic when it comes to women and men, right? There's an inherent like male trait that they want to provide, and that doesn't necessarily mean monetarily, but they want to they want to do things for you. But you also have to find out what kind of man you're meeting. That's why you have to date and really be clear on what you need from a man. Yeah. Because there's something you need. If you want a man. Yeah. If you're looking for a man, if you're on dates, it's because you're looking for one. What do you need from a man? And figure out if you're aligned with that. But you might be coming off with a beat.
Right. Because the way that she worded that, it's like, are you going out of your way to tell these men, like, verbalize that you don't need them?
Yeah. Well,
like, that's all the money you made?
I don't think she's doing
no,
that.
I don't need you to do that.
But I can see how when I was like, I want to take a trip, and he was like, let me see. I'm at the trip. Don't tell me let me see. Give me a date. Because I can go now.
Yeah.
So
the thing about that is you don't have to say that. You can just do it.
that's what I've been doing.
And you don't, and just doing it doesn't necessarily have to be a dig at him.
Yeah. But some men might take it as a dig, and that just means that that's not your man.
Right.
And this reminds me of, we need to bring Laurent back on the pod.
Who?
Laurent.
Oh, okay.
So it reminds me of this Rio actually that I had with him.
Podcasting influencer to the world is new.
Yeah.
How is this going to affect my dating life?
You don't want anybody who's intimidated by your success.
Mm-hmm.
And anybody who wants to be in your life, they should embrace that.
You knew Alicia was very active on social media.
The light version of saying that people make space in their life for you because they value that much. Women have a tendency to downsize themselves in order to make a man more comfortable.
Because they were taught.
You're not always going to stay there. And then when you try to become who you like, go back to who you want, now it's a problem, right? I think it's really important in these beginning stages to be authentically who you are and be very honest about, this is who I am, this is what I bring, this is what I plan to offer. Diminishing your light is never going to serve either one of you well. If a person can accept that, cool. If they can't, keep it.
I'm just real quick. Why that man don't got a podcast?
So we actually, I put him on a thing, and we have the podcast name already. Everything's ready to go. But you know, Laurent don't go outside.
I'm just saying, of all the men who do have one,
Laurent should be the one to have one. Laurent should be the one to have one. Because he's not the only positive voice out there, but we just need more Black men that are eloquent, that know how to speak, that
it's
are
just
walking the
sensible. He's
walk.
just talking sense.
That's it. You don't have to dim your light and show up as who you are, but make sure that when you show up as who you are is not, like you said.
It's like almost like defensive. Like, let me make sure you know so you don't hurt me that I don't need you.
Right.
She might need to go to therapy to get to like why she has that energy. Because I'm not saying don't be yourself. I'm not saying don't be independent, but it's like
they'll see you don't need
the
them.
way you're posturing it. Yes, exactly.
They'll know you don't need them, and they're gonna figure out where in your life.
And just because you don't need someone to do things, don't mean that you shouldn't necessarily allow them to do it.
Yeah, because I do a lot of things of mine, but it would be nice if someone else took some of that load, and I have to figure out which loads of mine I'm okay with letting someone else carry.
Remember, we were talking about trust on the last episode, why we carry so much, because we don't trust people to handle it.
Because they're going to drop the ball. But then sometimes we're a little bit too controlling, where we want someone else to do and execute as we
Just
would.
like we do. Girl, let me tell you, I have an example.
Oh my God, give me.
You know that man be coming over and cooking for me.
Yes, that man.
Yeah, he be coming over cooking me. So he like made the salad that I like with the cucumbers and the tomato and stuff. Put it in this big ass Tupperware. Like, not necessary. And so I see it, like, this meal is prepared. It's so good. It's everything I wanted. It's something I found on TikTok. I was like, oh, make this or whatever. All I could focus on was, why the fuck did you use that big ass Tupperware?
It tastes great, but you didn't want the Tupperware.
Because, like, I like my refrigerator stacked a certain way. And now I can't do my stacking. But, like, I started laughing so hard. He was like, what's what? I was like, I am so bothered that you use this Tupperware. And it's like 10 sizes too big. Plus, I'm switching from plastics to glass. Why didn't you use the glass one? I was like, this is what's going into my mind. I had to tell him, like, I laughed at myself because I'm like, I'm being ridiculous. Like,
and what did he say?
He laughed and he's like, no, I know you're crazy. You want me to switch it? I was like, no, leave it.
And that's it. And the thing is that it doesn't matter which path is taken, is going to land in the same place. The food's still good. You still ate. If you
I switched to Tupperware and everything was fine.
Right. And then totally fine.
And maybe he'll never do it again, but he probably will.
He probably will, but the food is made and you can still switch to Tupperware. Or let's say you like your car wash, you usually go to this one spot and you're like, go wash my car, but they go to a different spot. It's okay. It was your car washed. Shut the fuck up. Your car was washed.
Right.
So that's something I also have to work on, because sometimes I see like people doing something in a different way and I'm like,
you're really big on that too. What? Yes, you are.
I'm like, that is stupid.
Yes, I told you to do it, but absolutely not like that.
Not like that. Because my way is the way. But I learned, I think May was a great example for me to start relinquishing some control when I first did the podcast by myself. And I knew how to do my audio. I knew how to do my video. I knew how to do my social media. Like, I'm like, no one else can do it like me. And yeah, no one else can do it like me. But there's somebody out there who can capture it and do it better. Yeah. Actually, they can take what I do and then their unique thing that they do combined with mine made it even better. And then now, same thing as Dwayna's editing. It's like, oh my God, I knew what I wanted, but he adds this certain thing. Courtney adds this certain thing. So when you add more people, things just become better versus keeping it just like you do.
Allow that man to make your life better, girl.
Ooh.
Allow it.
Let him.
You don't gotta need it to have it.
But do not let a broke man come over here and tell you what to do. Just saying. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Today in McDonaldland news, Mount McDonaldland is experiencing thick volcanic shake activity. So try the new Mount McDonaldland shake when you order the McDonaldland meal with your very own character souvenir kit.
Get yourself ready for a trip through McDonaldland as you're heading for a McDonald's in McDonaldland.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
And while we're talking about dating, let's talk about dating apps. There's a letter about dating apps.
Okay.
Okay. Not the T app, the dating app.
I'm still waiting on my approval for that.
I'm going to show you the picture. I'm going to show it to you on air too. All right. So it says, does dating apps ruin real love? It says, hey girls, girl, I'm tired. I've been swiping on apps for over a year. I've had some decent convos, a few meh dates, and way too many men who think what you're doing is a personality trait. I miss organic connection. I want to meet someone at a bookstore or randomly at Target. But in this day and age, it feels like dating apps are the only way. Am I being unrealistic? Is real love even out there without Bumble and Hinge? Or do I need to change my approach?
You want me to go first?
Sure. The first thing I thought of was how popular the IRL events have become. In real life. Everything is IRL. Like there are now small events everywhere that are making so much buzz because people want that human interaction again, especially around millennials. We did that. And it's like we got away from it. Gen Z's going out too. They're doing things. So I think that dating apps, I remember the one time that I talked to Chat about my personal life. One time. And it told me apps are a tool. You don't necessarily go there. So, so it's like, if you're going to use the app, use it. Pay for it. Pay for it for 2 months and use the way it's really going to show you people that are intentional. You're paying, they're paying. You can really see that they maximize their profile and then you really be intentional with the app. If you're just swiping through the free stuff, that's what you're getting. Like
low effort.
Everything that is free comes at a cost. Everything. It doesn't matter what part of life you're putting that in. Anything free comes at a cost. So a free app, you're going through 3 apps, just swiping, you're just getting, like you said, those low effort men.
Yeah.
So I think there is real love in the apps, but I also think that there is intention outside and you can go outside and meet some folks.
I think you got to at least be doing both.
Yeah. I think so too.
Yeah. I don't think meeting people outside the apps. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not doing the apps.
You don't like the apps at all.
I don't like the apps. I don't even know how to use them. But maybe if you're in a situation where you're in a bunch of different cities frequently, I could see like the benefit there because you don't necessarily have like nowhere to go and stuff like that. You don't have the connections there. But other than that, like I'm gonna take my chances in these streets.
I wish I met men when I'm out of town.
But you're out of town.
For work.
Right.
Yeah.
And also, I'm learning that if you were with a group of women, men are less likely to approach you.
I mean, this time around, there was no men around other than the ones that were volunteering or they're playing guitar.
You didn't think you was finna meet a man and woman evolve.
My boyfriend was there again. I wanted to go up to him and be like, why you keep following me? Not like you're not working. You've been following me now for 3 years. Just tell me you love me.
Why don't you say something to him?
I have.
Wait.
We texted.
You let him know that you're interested?
We met the first year I went and we exchanged numbers. And then he said something like...
Y'all exchanged numbers for work though, right?
No, we met at a lobby. No. He is a musician. You remember him?
I have no idea who you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
So what happened when you gave him your number?
So we exchanged the number and then I was like, it was great meeting you today. He goes, the honor was mine. What are you up to? I told him where I was. I said I was headed to the hotel. He said, me too. Oh, you've been going all day. Couldn't be me. I said, all day. Past my bedtime. Did you stay after? He said, nah, I went to eat, grab a drink, then came back. I was like, grab a drink? Okay. So he's like, what time is your bedtime? I said, I'm usually sleep by 9. Where was the thing that he said? Here we go. I said, good morning. He said, hi, I wish I was with you right now.
You don't like that?
I said, oh, you're been moving already. And we talked in person about that year was when I was still dealing with anxiety, a lot of social anxiety. He's like, wait, if you don't like tight spaces, does that mean you don't really like to cuddle? And then I was like,
Okay, yeah.
But then I seen him the next year and I hit him up again. And I was like, hey, he's so fine. Ooh, he's so fine. But this year I didn't hit him up at all.
Not unless you want to fuck. He's making it very clear.
Yeah. I wish I was with you. And then it's like, you don't like to cuddle? I do like to cuddle.
Do you want to fuck? Because that's what we should text him and be like, wow, seeing you again this year was like...
Like, we've texted throughout. That's too
much. That's too much.
This is 2 years.
That's too much.
Yeah.
You need to decide you're going to fuck or not, Carla. Is she fucking or what?
Is you fucking or what? Is you fucking or what? And, oh my gosh, the Christian musician? Yes, please.
Christians fuck.
I said, yes, please. Speaking of that, here's my thing. Don't come off as one thing and then be another. So recently, I was communicating, because I won't even say talking because we ain't do nothing. Communicating, getting to know someone who is part of the church, a church, and they were very clear about their intentions. They want marriage. It was great. Those like first 30 days, I would say. Then we got into it. I think I've talked about it on here that it was like there was no intention behind it. He wasn't taking me nowhere. Like what are we doing? And then he hits me with the 2-piece. He don't think the Bible don't say nothing about men being providers financially. I said, oh my God, I am allergic to that. Like, absolutely not. But I got accepted. I skipped the wait list. I feel like special or something.
You didn't get a wait list for T?
Mm-mm. They were like, oh, we skipped you on the wait list. I was like, why? Anyway, so I go onto the app, and last night I couldn't sleep. And I happened to have been scrolling on this app, and I just put Orlando as the parameters. I don't know. Let me just get to scroll and see who I see that I may know, may not know. I don't know. Let's just put it on him.
I still ain't accept me.
Girl, look at this. It's him, okay? And then you go to the comments. There's how many red flags on there? How many red flags you got?
9 red flags, 16 comments. Can I click the comments?
Few comments, yeah. So you can read. The man is on the T app.
Girl, one girl said, lots of tea. What you want to know?
What she say?
She said, he's really nice, although we had a situationship for years. He swindled me over on a second date for a massage, which ended up as more. Go figure, as a church man. Over the years, he only took me out a couple times here and there. Just wanted to come over most of the time. Non-intentional, low effort, random check-in.
That was exactly what I got from him. Low effort. Low effort.
This girl say, that's the vibe I'm feeling. Not intentional, very flirty and sensual. He talks about interest in pursuing a relationship and marriage, but it's been back and forth for almost 2 years.
Right.
Very inconsistent. Caught him in several lies. Such a waste of time. Girl, why is y'all talking to these men for 2 years?
I figured that out within 60 days.
Right.
And that was 60 days where I was like...
He hasn't had a girlfriend in the last 5 years.
If not longer.
This man be in my DMs talking to himself every day.
Embarrassing.
Wow.
Yeah. So then I looked at one of them where they were... I won't even read this one.
Yeah, we don't have
to have to read that one. But let's just say that they see some things in him. And then there was a timeline. Oh, it was like, I did look back at my files in November 2024. It was definitely still around. And actually it was mid-January when I cut him off. That's when I cut him off. January.
And he was so up your butt. You would have thought he was the only one.
What? I was like, you got too much time to be on my phone.
That's what I'm saying, though, about the apps. Going back to the letter. Like, they talking to you and 5 girls literally during the same conversation.
Yeah.
They got 3 DMs open.
And that's cool, but I need to be more intentional. So you need to have more time. You got to do better. You got to do better. But I did see that, and it just, I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. Not that one. I didn't think that one would be on the T app.
Yeah.
I thought he'd be a lot more careful, but they just be so confident with their like, they think they're so smooth and so safe. And it's like, you're not. You're really not. Because even though it may not be abuse or like cheating or things like that, you're just not what you say you are.
No, you're not.
You're not trying to do what you're saying that you want to do.
Yeah.
But going back to what Tripp has said during that dating panel, because I know what I'm looking for when I talk to you, or at least I know what I don't want, I can spot it pretty quickly. And I'm no longer in the stage of my life where I'm like, well, maybe it'll be different with me.
Yeah.
Or maybe he'll change. No. If your intention is not what I'm looking for from the beginning, bye.
Yeah.
If you give me a weird feeling, and not like a one-time thing, well, other than the guy telling me he had a domestic violence thing. But like, if it's just like, oh, I feel like he low effort, or maybe like right away, I'm like, let me see. Maybe he like builds on it, but I'm not giving you 2 years to build on it. I'm talking about a couple weeks, you know?
2 years back and forth. No dates. That's crazy.
Absolutely not. So speaking of somebody who goes back and forth all the time, let's talk about the ex who won't quit. This one says, why is my ex still lurking? Cause you's a baddie. And the new ones ain't never no good because they trying to beat us because they've been watching on social media. Okay, maybe I'm just speaking from my own experience. Okay. So it says, hey y'all, me and my ex broke up 8 months ago and it ended on neutral terms, no cheating, just grew apart. But he's still in my digital shadow. Ooh, the digitals. Watching every IG story, liking pictures, DMing me random memes, even texting, I miss our talks once a week. I've told him nicely that I'm moving on. I started dating again, but he keeps finding ways to sneak back in emotionally. I don't hate him, but it's like he's trying to keep the door cracked open. Is it petty to block him? I was just about to say, why haven't you blocked him? Is it petty to block him? I feel bad, but I also feel stuck. How do you fully let someone go who won't let go of you?
You have to be the one to let it go. I don't know about you, but a man ain't never gonna fully let go. They always gonna leave that door cracked open and try
Just
to
in case.
try to get some coochie. Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
They are. They
I
are.
mean,
Hey,
and
big head. Even if it's once every 2 to 5 years, girl, you got to close that door.
And if
block
he
that
hasn't
number.
Moved on all the way, he doesn't have anyone new. It's like, why would he close the door all the way?
Right. Exactly.
It's like, oh, if you still want to play,
yes,
I got the ball in the rim.
No, girl, let
You
it
know what I
go. It's not because you're special, and I don't mean that's like in no type
But
of
I
way. That's
think
just men.
It's the fact that he's being that relentless in things that shouldn't be. Like, so I have an ex that it's very clear that, babe. That we're not, there's nothing there between us. But he'd be the first one watching my stories. And if I do something cool, he'd be like, oh, congrats. Like, he'll say,
But you set that boundary.
I did. And it's like, there's no more of that. We're never going to be that. And he,
remember the other time recently, what we got drunk and played the joke to see who was going to send some money.
oh my God, I feel so bad. Thank God he don't listen.
We sent him the money back though.
I did, but that was fucked up.
It was not.
It was too.
He put you through a lot when y'all were together.
He did.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean I'm going there. So let me tell you what happened. We was drinking. We was outside. That's why you shouldn't be drinking too much. We was outside and we were like, can I get him to send me some money? And
we actually sent it to 2 because we were like, which one will send you the coins first? Why did we do that?
for no reason. Being immature and playing around too much.
But we text 2 guys and told them that Carla's car got towed and said she needs $300.
Yes. And I need it right now. So he asked me a few questions, but he was asking questions and he wasn't like sending them money. I'm like,
we just got annoyed about the questions.
About the questions. And I was like, well, if he should have been sent the money, it had been 6 minutes. By minute 8, I was like, don't worry about it. This other man gonna get it. And he was like, wait, what? What do you mean? What are you talking about? I thought my Cash App notifications I get a text. He has sent the money within like 4 minutes.
Yeah. We were
and I was still going like, I'll just get it from somebody else. He's like, what do you mean? He had over.
No, you didn't say you'll get it from somebody else. We said, don't worry about it. So and so. We actually put a name, already sent it. Turns out whole time this man sent the money 6 minutes ago. But the Cash App just
bad.
Yeah, we felt terrible. It blew our whole little high drunk situation. We were like,
I was like, I knew he'd always. And the thing is that I know, and it's messed up that I did that to him, but he know he did me dirty. So if you're listening, I was just trying to get.
and we
I was
sent,
trying to
we
get
sent the money back. We sent the money back. It was a bad, terrible joke. I don't know whose idea it was. Probably mine, but it was bad.
yours. It had nothing to do with me. Who asked for money just cause you? And here I am. Let's do it. But
you were like, I said, give me your phone.
Oh, you were the one that texted. Yeah, as soon as I realized he sent the money, I send it right back. And then just to justify my head, I was just like, all right, well, he did me real dirty all them years.
That's how we made it better for ourselves.
Yeah. So if you're listening, don't make this a clip. But if you ever listen to this full episode, I'm sorry.
We were just playing. Love you.
Thank you. I love you for always being there for me. As long as I'm alive, I know he's a person that I can go to if I really need
exactly.
him. He's a really good person. I think I've had some. He's a
and
good
as
person.
long as you're alive, he'll always remember you as the one he fumbled.
Oh, big time. Big time. He fumbled like that one NFL Super Bowl. Like, what?
Mm-hmm.
It's okay, though. He'll be fine.
Do we have another letter?
Okay, one more. Let's do the group trip fallout, and then we'll end with this one.
Mm-hmm.
It says, our friendship ended in Tulum. I've heard that before. She said, hey, girls, I went on a girls' trip to Tulum with my 2 closest friends. Oh, it's only 3 girls. We were supposed to relax, bond, and vibe, but the whole trip turned into chaos. One friend accused the other of being cheap. I knew it was going to be about money. We fought over the Airbnb, drinks, even who gets the bigger bed. By day 3, I was eating tacos alone on the beach. Now they're not speaking and expect me to pick a side. I feel like I lost a whole friendship group over one bad trip. Is this common? Can you come back from that? Or was the trip just revealing that what was already broken?
I don't think that's common. I think that's broke people behavior. I'm sorry. That's not
just about to say
that don't sound nice, but like,
because it's like you're fighting over the bed in the Airbnb. This just happened to me this weekend. I had a friend at a hotel, and it was 3 of us that were like from here flying up. And the type of room, I just wasn't comfortable. Like, I like my space. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to go get my room.
right.
Because if I would have went to that room, I would have been like, well, I want this or I want that. And that's just not fair.
We did that in New York for my birthday trip. Like, we were like, oh my gosh, more of us came than we originally planned. Like, let's just go get another room. Like,
Just get a second room.
Yeah.
Why not?
Right.
Like, it's
if you need a special accommodation, make that accommodation happen for yourself versus arguing with people.
right.
What the heck?
And then it's like, if you're looking at, I guess if you guys split it 3 ways and you do have an Airbnb,
And flip a coin to decide who gets the master bedroom.
Yeah.
Like, don't be, yeah, that's crazy.
you can't just sit here and be, it's usually, I truly feel like it's usually money. I just went on a trip with,
Girls fall out over money and men.
oh yeah. Man, I just went on that trip with 10 women to Bali, and there was no money involved. Therefore, there was no drama.
No money and no men.
No money and no men other than Nanda. The girls knew he was mine. In my mind. Nanda. No, but it was like when you are, or if you're not stressed, because if you go on a trip with some girl that's stressed about money already, their demeanor, their attitude, even to do little things like just, it's not going to be good.
No, it's not. I went on a girls trip before with like girls that I knew, but I didn't know like that. And there was like an issue where like it actually was money where it's like, oh, we don't want to do that because that costs this much and blah, blah,
I'm not
blah.
doing
Me and the one girl who could pay for it, we went. Didn't make them feel some kind of way about it. And like,
That's
okay,
what it should
girls,
be.
we'll meet back up here and there and blah, blah, blah. But us, we're going to go do this. Like,
yeah. And that's how it should be. We did that in Bali, but it wasn't money wise. It was just like something that I didn't want to do. And I'm like, well, I'm going to go here.
Yeah.
And then we'll meet back up over here.
Yeah.
Like,
when I was
fine.
real young, I went to Miami with these girls, and this one girl was like, yeah, like I can only get a snack wrap. Remember snack wrap?
From McDonald's?
Yeah, we were real young. But I was like, okay, you get a snack wrap. We're going to this restaurant. Like,
And you enjoy your snack wrap.
yeah, enjoy your snack wrap.
And if I
had it to pay for
just about
her,
to say that.
but I was young too. Like I was on my own little budget, but like I went on no snack
my
wrap.
budget was
But also, what are you doing going to Miami with a snack wrap?
being
budget?
young. I was just about to go to Miami for her 20th
Yeah, but she
birthday
should've
with
went to-
no money.
Oh,
No money. Like zero money in that bank account. Then at that age, you just think,
I ain't never been that adventurous though.
me neither.
To go places broke.
Me neither. I have enough money to, if something happens, get back.
Yes. Even if somebody else is paying for the trip for me, I got my coin
For sure.
to get home or get another room, like whatever it is.
Did you watch recently? It was a whole thing. I believe it was Kai and Don something. I forgot. Benjamin or whatever his name is. Essentially, they're on a boat with some girls, right? They're streamers. And the girl's about to order something on her Uber Eats. And they're like, they put in a whole order. And they're like, add it to your order. We'll give you the money later. She's like, well, can you send me the money? He's like, well, you ain't got the money in your account to pay for it. I'm going to pay you back. And she's like, well, I have enough to order what I'm going to order for me. Yours, send it to me. And he's like, so you ain't got, and they're like, oh, well, you shouldn't have been on the boat. First of all, I came here knowing that I can take care of me. Why I take care of you too?
Yeah, and plus, like, I don't know,
And why-
I don't trust you.
I-
Not a man.
I don't know you like that. Just because you trusted me to bring me on this boat because you had it, that's on you. I don't need to trust you with I know what I got and what I can take care of. She didn't ask them for money for her food.
Yeah. No, thank you.
I was so annoyed by that because I was like, why would you try to embarrass her like that?
I don't like that.
I don't
Not
like that
for
at
a man,
all.
No.
I didn't like that at all. But anyway, I'm guessing, I couldn't even guess that now because I would be like, you guys are young, but no.
No.
Like, there are people right now going on trips when they shouldn't be going on no trip. Like, this is what it's giving me. Like, your friends should not have been in Tulum. Tulum is expensive.
Tulum is overpriced. Not just expensive, overpriced.
I am not a fan of Tulum at all.
Neither.
I like the
Playa.
outskirts.
I'm Playa. I
Okay.
might go spend a day, like do a day party in Tulum.
I'm coming
Then
back.
I'm going right back to Playa.
Come right
Yeah.
back. I don't care how much money I got. There's just certain things that I don't want to do. Yeah, there's some things that I prefer, but there's just certain things that don't make any sense.
They don't make any
It just wasn't my vibe anyway. Give me very much Miami.
Yeah,
It was Miami Beach.
It's very much Instagram. Like, this is for the Instagram, not necessarily for the quality.
No. And it was hot. I remember going, it was hot outside.
Yeah.
And it was expensive. It just wasn't enough.
Yeah.
And they wanted a lot of money. Anywho, those are some advice letters that we put together with you guys. And if you want some more advice, I know that touched your soul. I know that helped y'all. I know you're going through that right now and thinking, I can let go of my therapist because Carla did that for me, but don't do it. Don't do it.
That's what they thinking.
Oh yeah, for sure. For
Okay.
sure. They're like, this is the best like hour I've ever spent with anyone. You don't think so?
I don't think so.
They're gonna get out of this. We're going to church. We're going to tithe. We're going to buy Tony's book. We're not going on trips where people are broke. All the things.
Yeah, I'm having short-term memory issues. I can't even tell you what we talked about.
Oh. That's an age thing.
Yeah, it is. I'm like, we talked about all that, but I guess we did.
We did. So to close out, is anything making you feel good this week?
I did have it.
I'll give you mine, the T app.
That is so funny.
Last night, I really enjoyed like scrolling, and I didn't know any of these people, but like reading the stories.
Yeah.
But I probably shouldn't because, as we talked about earlier, what you consume is literally what you become.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be seeing men in this light all the time.
No.
Because not all men are bad. Not all men are cheaters. It's not all men. There are great men out there, but the T app is meant for the shitty men.
Yeah, I don't think I would scroll through it. Probably if like I had somebody new, I would at least like check. Just a little. Yeah, and more so for like safety.
Oh, I gotta check that man's name.
Oh, that man? Okay.
No, not that man.
Oh.
Not that man, but the man. The new man.
Okay. I think Brittany already checked for
On the T app?
for me, yeah.
She had a
I
T app?
think.
Oh, no, she checked the Facebook group.
Okay.
I'm gonna check the T app. That's national.
Okay.
Ooh, wait. I might pay for it and do a reverse look up the picture. $20.
She did some sort of people search. I don't even think I finished typing the guy's name
Brittany, I don't know.
before she sent me his criminal record, his real estate information, like his social security. I was like, I'm not even sure how old he is, but yeah.
Yeah, we need resourceful friends sometimes because it is scary out here.
It is.
What were you saying was making you feel good?
I forgot.
Wow. We are having.
That's what I was saying. I had it when we were just out there eating.
I don't
I'm
know.
in a good mood though.
Good. I'm also glad that my pest control person came. Yo, the roaches that have been coming out are like the
it's
size of
hot.
cats.
They come in the house now. In Florida,
the rain.
in Florida, just because you have roaches, they're the big ones. It doesn't necessarily mean
So they're
your
not
house
even
is
called
dirty.
roaches. They're called palmetto bugs.
Oh yeah.
We have palmetto bugs, which is a roach, the type of roach, but they're the size of a cat. The way that New York got rats, we have this huge rats.
of a cat.
They're huge.
I would say they're the size of a date.
Bigger.
Oh well, you must got some.
I have the lake.
You have the lake and you have a bunch of trees. Yeah.
And it's been raining like Chris. So it's when it rains really, really, really bad. And it's been so hot. They're trying to find somewhere to go. So when he comes now, I'll start seeing them dead. But they were like, you just something nasty. That's really why I called it.
really.
And I text him late. I actually text him late at night and I scheduled it for 8 a.m. It was in my kitchen. It was in my kitchen.
I don't like that.
Like on top of the stove. And it was the size of a mini dog.
just keep getting big and big.
I just felt like it was so big. It was so big and I was so upset. I'm like, this is a new house. I need a new house. I almost said, burn the bitch
Burn the whole house down.
Burn the whole house down. So I immediately messaged him. He said, I get back on Monday. So that's why I didn't realize that he was going to be here today. But I'm glad that he took care of that and that he's going to come because it's been raining so much. He's going to come every month for the next 3 months to just really like take care of it. But shout out to Pest Control.
Shout out to
Pest Control. I'm glad that he's
Shout
here.
out to men with skills.
What? A good electrician?
Yeah.
A
Pest
good
control
HVAC?
man. Yeah.
You know what I need?
What?
An HVAC man. Like as a man.
I wonder if Randy has a friend for you. A son who's going to take over the business. But see, you don't like your own people.
I was like, maybe he had a black woman he had a baby with. Or like, I don't know. Maybe his son could be more Americanized, but he speaks English, but not that great. So,
You know what? Do we have a review? Miss, he speak English,
bad.
but not that good.
Because I be talking to him and then he goes straight to Spanish. I'm like, come on, man. Talk to me.
More comfortable for him.
It is. It's cool. I talk to him in Spanish. And the people that come over here, they don't speak English. Make sure by next episode that you guys go on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or YouTube. You know that my eyes have been getting like, I be having to.
No.
Yes. And it's happening like overnight. I'm trying to read. And you know what? It's karma. I was making fun of Erica, King's mom. We were in the car one day and she was reading something. She was like, hold on. And I was like, she's like 10 years older than me, 9. But I'm like, she goes, don't worry about it. It's coming.
Really?
That was a few years ago and it's here. I be like, I see it. I'm like, I gotta squint a little bit.
You should go to the eye doctor.
I know. She's been telling me to come.
Maybe you can do LASIK and stop that or no?
I think that's just with age because I mean, I can see fine.
Oh, it's definitely with age, but can we prevent it or no?
I gotta ask Angie.
Because that'd be Nitra in the gym, girl.
Really?
Yeah, she'd be like this.
Yes.
It's making it bigger.
So I'm about to have to make my words bigger on my phone, but I feel some type of way about that because I feel like people like 3 rows back can read your messages. So I might have to get. I'm gonna get the cheaters screen protector
and then blow the.
Yeah, and then make it bigger because it's not that I'm cheating, but it's just I'm gonna have to make it big, so I need the cheaters screen protector.
Okay.
All right. Well, make sure that you leave an Apple Podcast review, Spotify, and or YouTube. Send it to your friends. Share the podcast on your social media. Send it to your group chat. We will be here, and we want to continue making content for y'all. And the room is a work in progress.
We're working on it. We're working on it.
Yeah, it's coming. It's gonna come along. Like next episode, you'll see a couple changes.
Right. Next episode.
After that,
Okay, because I'm about to be gone.
but we can order it.
Yeah, but will it be up?
Dang, Brittany was here yesterday.
That's what I'm saying. See?
Brittany was literally sitting here yesterday. I forgot to ask her.
Yeah.
I'll ask her.
Okay.
We'll ask Brittany. Shout out to her. Interiors by Brittany, right?
Right.
Interiors by Brittany. Go follow her on social media as well. That is my interior designer.
It sure is.
Deuces. See you next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.